Hello everybody. I wanted to make a video and talk to you about a revelation that I got earlier today. And I wanted to speak to you a little bit about the spirit realm. I know this might be kind of scary, the unseen world. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but it's definitely there. So I wanted to try to explain it in simple terms for you so that you can better understand it. So let's say that you have a radio and there's two radio stations playing on this radio. There's God's radio station, and then there's Lucifer's radio station. Okay? And so God has, all these songs, beautiful songs playing on his radio station. There's the beautiful songs of the birds, the trees, the nature, the water. There's us, of course, we're God's beautiful song. And then there's all the other negative, bad stuff that's playing on the other station. So if you look at fruits and vegetables, lentils and, the pulses, the pulse foods, those were created by God, for us to consume and everything. And those are actually, playing on God's radio station, let's put it that way. Then you have, the other radio station, that's Lucifer's radio station. And, Lucifer has his, his kind of music too. And talking about music, I didn't see Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show this weekend, but I did see something on my Facebook feed, and obviously, there is a Luciferian agenda playing in this world, and that's where the Bible makes reference to the Prince of the Air, the kingdom of the air. And so God put everything that we need inside of us when he created us in our DNA. That is, our DNA is basically our operating software, the code for our operating software. And so when you put in the kinds of foods like dead animals, into your body, you're bringing in that energy of death, of fear, all those things that the animals felt in their last moments, because all that gets recorded in the animal's DNA. And when you take it into your body and you're consuming it, it's going to wreak havoc on the DNA code that God has given us, our original plan, our original destiny that he has imprinted into our DNA. So whenever you bring in these foods of the dead animals and such, it's going to disrupt our DNA code. It's going to, let's say it's like a computer, like a computer code. You're sort of bringing in a virus. Let's say if your computer caught a virus, somebody put a virus on your computer, it's going to cause it to do strange things. You're going to see some weird things maybe on the monitor, it's going to throw it off. So that's kind of what happens to our DNA code. We start doing things that we're not supposed to, it starts throwing off our DNA. It throws off our actions, our thoughts. It really interferes with God's plan for our lives. And the best way to repair our DNA And you can imagine how much damage we've done to our DNA already from generations of consuming these animal products and animal meats that we're really not meant to consume. This damage goes for generations and generations. So, the best way to get on track to repairing our DNA is to eat the foods that God created for us, which are fruits and vegetables, everything that comes from the earth. That is what's going to repair our DNA back to, the way God originally planned it. And so I hope this helps anybody out there that might have questions about, about the spirit realm and everything, yes, there's definitely a good and an evil, heaven and a hell. There's two worlds here, and with every bite of food that you take, you're choosing one of the two. So if you're choosing to eat fruits and vegetables and, the foods that God intended for us, you're choosing, to build heaven on earth. If you're eating dead animals and, you're taking in that energy of the fear of the slaughter, then you're going to build a slaughterhouse in this world. So I would highly recommend that you think about becoming more of a plant-based diet. So if you have any questions or, you have any comments or whatever, you just let me know. And I will try to answer them the best that I can. But I hope this helps. And I'll see you around. Blessings. Thank you.